Hi, and thanks for logging on to the Daily DVAR halacha. And here's a brand new halacha for you, and it's for Wednesday, the 14th of May. Here we go. Wednesday, the 14th of May, is also the 14th of Iyar, and the 14th of Iyar is Pesach Sheni. So I need to explain to you what Pesach Sheni was and is nowadays in our modern era. There were people, you might be wondering why Pesach Sheni is being celebrated on the 14th of Iyar, when if it's like a makeup for Pesach, Pesach was on the 15th of Nisan, so 1 month later would have been the 15th of Nisan. But you see, the way it works is, Pesach Sheni was instituted as a makeup for the Karban Pesach, the Passover sacrifice that was not brought by some people, and they brought it as a makeup kind of 1 month later. So the Karban Pesach was actually done on the day before Pesach, on the 14th of Nisan, so the makeup for it is on the 14th of Iyar. The way it happened in the Chumash's time, in the time of the Bible, was that there were people in the desert who, when the Pesach was being brought, came and complained and asked of Moshe to please request of God what they should do, because they were impure at the time and they weren't able to bring a first Pesach, the regular Pesach that everyone was bringing. And Moshe said those famous words to them. He said, Imdu ve'eshma, stand and I will hear, which in plainer English kind of means, Moshe said to them, I'm going to go ask God. Which is amazing. He just had a direct line. He had a question like that, and where you and I say, let me ask my rabbi, Moshe said and was able to say and perform this amazing feat and said, let me ask God. And he got an answer from God, and God said, yes, I'm very proud of those people. I actually waited for worthy people to ask a question like this and say, we missed out a chance on the Karban Pesach, and we don't want to miss out on a chance. We don't want to just say, oh yay, we're free of it. They said, we don't want to be free of it. We want to do the Pesach like everybody else. And God said, for worthy people who ask that question, let them know that they have I'm calling it a makeup, a chance to do it 1 month later. And that's what Pesach Sheni is. Pesach Sheni, of course, only lasts a day. It does not last 7 or 8 days the way our Pesach does. Also on Pesach Sheni, they were allowed to own chametz on that day, so it would be okay to have the Pesach Sheni and have challah lying around your house. The one thing that was more Pesach-ish was that when they ate the Pesach Sheni, they ate the Pesach Sheni only with matzah and maror and not with chametz. Okay, you could not have bread with your Pesach Sheni. You had it together with matzah and maror, and that's how it worked in the time of the temple. It was for people who either were impure at the time of the first Pesach or away on a faraway journey, not able to attend the proper Pesach ceremony, so they would bring the Pesach Sheni. Now, due to our great sins, we don't have the temple standing anymore, and Pesach Sheni for us is not even a shadow of what it formerly was. The only way that you and I will feel it is that A, most people won't be saying Tachanun, because it is festive for the reasons we've just described. That's one of the ways you're going to feel it, is no Tachanun on Pesach Sheni. Also, a lot of people have the custom to try to eat matzah, or leftover matzah from what they had on Pesach when the Pesach Sheni arrives. And that's pretty much it. Hasidic groups will have special gatherings in honor of Pesach Sheni. People, of course, will talk about Pesach Sheni and teach about it. But as far as actual practice, it's eating some extra matzah if you'd like, and not saying Tachanun. But there's no actual Seder that you and or I will perform. Let's hope that speedily in our days we will merit the building of the third temple, and then we will hopefully see the Pesach Sheni once again. But meanwhile, we will celebrate it by not saying Tachanun and by eating matzah voluntarily on the day of Pesach Sheni. Have a very meaningful Pesach Sheni, everybody, and log on again tomorrow for more. Bye-bye.